4x plus 6x equals 9x. Solve the x. By dividing all the terms by 4x. Cross over the first 4x, and we're left with 6x over 4x equals 9x over 4x plus 1. So 6 over 4x over 4x. Simplify this to be 3 over 2. 6 over 4 is 3 over 2, and 9 over 4 is 3 over 2 squared. That's the step 1 with solving this equation. Now substitute all that in bracket. So 1 plus in bracket 3 over 2 equals 3 over 2 squared in bracket. Now simplify 3 over 2 squared all raised to the power of x. This becomes 3 over 2 all raised to the power of 2x. So now we have 1 plus 3 over 2 in bracket equals 3 over 2 in bracket raised to the power 2x. Now we need to do another substitution, and in this clever substitution, because we need to solve the x, so we need to use another variable that is known as u. We will use over here to do another substitution, and that is we're going to equal it to u and u squared, both of the terms. So 3 over 2 bracket raised to the x power of x will be equaling to 1u, and 3 over 2 to the power 2x will equal to u squared. Now we are done so far, halfway through to solve 4x plus 6x 9x, halfway down solving. Now we have to use the quadratic equation. Now we're going to turn into quadratic equation. This is going to turn into quadratic equation from being 4x plus 6x. Now is to turn into quadratic equation, we're going to swap things around. We're just going to reverse the expression. So the normal written form is 1 plus u equals u squared, and once we put in a quadratic equation form, we reverse the expression and we put in, we say 0 equals u squared minus u minus 1. Remember, plus becomes minus when we reverse it. Then since a equal to u, since u equals to 3 over 2 all raised to the power of x, then we need to use the quadratic formula. So once we shaped it into a quadratic form, quadratic expression, now we need to use the quadratic formula to continue on solving this equation or this expression to get the x solved. So now what we have is first of all, we need to know, now we have 3 over 2 in bracket raised to the power of x equals u, and all that part of the expression is basically greater than 0. So we bring the formula, the quadratic formula, which is u equals 1 plus in square root 1 squared minus 4, 1 in bracket minus 1 in bracket, and all that over 2 or divided by 2, 1 in parentheses, 1 in bracket. So this is the formula we will use to get the golden ratio. This is known as using the quadratic formula to get the golden ratio. And the golden ratio is basically once we plug in all that we have in the formula, we simplify the u into u equals 1 plus 5 in square root. So u equals 1 plus in square root 5 over 2. Now what comes, there is another part to it to solve 4x plus 6x equals 9x. There are so many steps basically. So far we covered the first step, then we went through the second step, then eventually we came to add another variable u, so that was the third step. Then from adding u we changed it into a quadratic formula, quadratic form of expression, so that was the fourth step. And then we then went to the fifth step, using the quadratic formula. After the fifth step, now is the sixth step to continue on solving the x. Then basically the sixth step is to get we got the golden ratio. Now we need to use, in the sixth step, we need to use, there's a thing called natural law, or ln, natural law. So we need to use natural law in both sides of the equation, the right hand side of the expression and the left hand side of the expression, and we need to use natural law for both. And that is basically what we're going to do. We're just going to say ln and open bracket 3 over 2 close bracket to the raised to the power of x equals ln means natural law, ln u. So in that way we use another method in the sixth step, is called natural law. And once we've done this, then what we get now is we get x equals a perfect result for the x, and that is x equals ln x over ln in bracket 3 over 2 equals ln, or we equal that to ln 1 plus square root 5 over 2 close bracket, all that over ln natural law ln in bracket 3 over 2. So that gives the answer for the x, and that is a perfect answer for the x. And then we simplify a bit more, and we say ln 3 over 2 in bracket raised to the power of x equals ln u. And once we put that in a decimal figure or dotted decimal figure, then we get the decimal figure as in is approximates to, this simplifies approximately to the golden answer, which is 1.187. So there are at least 7-8 steps to complete the solving of this 4x plus 6x equals 9x. Hope this explains the algebraic expression of this type of question. Thank you.